Hey, it's Danny. So I want to talk about how I managed to get rid of my bad breath and my body odour. And that is through a raw food diet, but not any raw food diet. It's known as the high carbohydrate, low fat, raw vegan diet, which some people call the 8-10-10 diet that was created by Dr. Douglas Graham. So I embarked on a raw food journey years ago, and it transformed my whole health by helping me overcome all sickness and disease within me, and it gave me an abundance of energy and just made me feel good holistically. But around a year or so ago I started incorporating some cooked food into my diet at the end of the day. But yeah, around 12 or 13 days ago I felt naturally drawn to going back to a raw food diet, and I never thought that I would do, but I started to hang around with a lot of people that are eating this way and spending a lot more time in nature, and my body wanted it, so I've been eating that way and it's been making me feel amazing. I'm gonna make a video soon to talk about all the benefits I got, because it didn't just eliminate my bad breath and my body odour, it just gave me so many benefits, more than I could have ever imagined, mentally, physically and holistically. So yeah, something that I noticed once I got into the cooked food and been eating that way for a while, that my breath started to smell really, really bad. And you know, if you suffer with this, it's just not very nice at all. And at one point I was using hydrogen peroxide, known as H2O2, to eliminate it, and it would work, and I'll talk about this more in a video that I will put here in case you want to do this. But I was treating the symptom and not addressing the root cause of the issue, which was the cooked food. And I also noticed that my body odour started to smell quite strong. Not really bad, but still a lot stronger than it used to be when I was on a raw food diet. And I noticed that I was sweating a lot more, and also, I will mention this as well, in my genital region it started to smell stronger. Not bad, but yeah, not absolutely like really clean. So yeah, my body was giving me some clear signs that there was some issues with toxicity going on, because the more toxic you are in the body, the more your breath and body odour will smell. And the cooked food I was eating was all different types of cooked vegan food, mostly in its whole plant-based form. But yeah, it was not the most optimal food for me to be eating, and my body was showing that through the bad breath and the body odour that I was having, and also by me excessively sweating. Because yeah, it would have been doing that due to toxicity, but also the cooked food would be warming up my body and creating a higher body temperature, so then obviously I was sweating a lot more often, and I was actually finding it harder to withstand Thailand hot heat throughout the day. But now my body temperature is a lot lower, and I can easily stay in the sun for hours and hours and hours and handle it fully. So yeah, I didn't think about these benefits occurring, but they've happened, and I just wanted to share them with you. And the reason why it was making my body more toxic was I was eating out at restaurants, and it was containing a lot of salt, a lot of time it contained oil, and cooked food is a lot more acidifying on the body, and when the body is more acidic, it creates more toxicity in there. And a lot of the cookware that is being cooked in was like aluminium or stainless steel, which has toxic heavy metals in, and many other different things in there that are just not ideal for my body, or anyone's body for that matter of fact. But the raw food diet I'm eating, all the foods are extremely, in a good way, well, very alkalizing. I won't say extremely, so they're helping buffer some of the acidity that is in my body and making it a lot more alkaline in the places that it should be alkaline, because certain parts of the body should be acidic and certain parts should be alkaline. But it's helping my body just create homeostasis. So yeah, it's just allowing the body to be in the most natural, healthiest state possible by eating the way that I am eating now. And when I say the 8-10-10 diet, what I pretty much eat is mostly fruits, and about 80 to 90% of my calories come from fruit, and then the rest of the calories are from fat and from protein. So it may vary anywhere from 10% fat to 10% protein, or 5% protein and around 15% fat, coming from my total calorie intake for the whole day. And what I would say is, when I first embarked on this, I would say in the first few days or so, my body odour started to smell stronger. I'm not sure about my breath because I didn't check it, but that's because my body was really being allowed to fully detoxify itself in the most natural way possible. So I'm really grateful for these amazing benefits. My breath doesn't smell at all, my body odour pretty much doesn't smell at all as well. So yeah, this is an amazing benefit, like I mentioned, that I did not know was going to happen whatsoever. And if you'd like to learn about this diet, I'd highly recommend reading Dr. Douglas Graham's book called the 80-10-10 diet, and I'll put 2 links down below, one for a UK supplier and one for a US supplier that can deliver this to your door. I remember reading this a long time ago. It's just absolutely amazing. And yeah, the reason why it works so well is fruits are really high in water content, very high in fibre, so they're really easy to digest, and they really help the body naturally detoxify itself and purify itself. And yeah, alongside the fruits, I'm also eating a lot of green leafy vegetables, normally romaine lettuce. I'm also eating avocados and durian, which is a high carbohydrate fatty fruit. And I'm also eating some microgreens and some sprouts here and there, and small amounts of seeds on a very, very rare basis. And yeah, I'm just feeling absolutely amazing, so I'm going to continue to do this. And yeah, the benefits that I've got in a short period of time are just so broad, it's unbelievable.